And are you Antonio Casablanca?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct as a Class A misdemeanor? The range of punishment is anywhere from up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney and did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand, according to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 2 as a deadly conduct. They're asking for a $1,000 fine to be probated. State recommends community supervision. They're asking for 1 year, probated for 2 years, anger management, cognitive behavior, 100 hours of community service restitution, TAP evaluation, affirmative finding of family violence, and no contact with the victims in this case. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
No, Your Honor.
Judge, I'm going to need a moment.
All right.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my phone it said overheating and the app just turned off.
Well, I mean, let's not have a phone explode on us.
No, I have it on the AC now. It's because we were outside working on the fence, I think, and I left it in my jacket. I'm helping a buddy of mine do a fence, and during lunch I helped him do the fence, and I left my jacket. I think it overheated then. Then I just jumped on the live or on the.
All right, well, let's get this done before.
All right, Mr. Casablanca, let's not it be said that you won't tell us your life story. I appreciate that. All right, so we're back on the record in cause number 2021 CR 0153. Mr. Casablanca, did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you cannot be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years and that there be parenting classes. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to the lesser included offense of deadly conduct, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge, but that's the way PSI. I'd like to address the court on the community service hour.
Yes, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
So, Judge, my client is on 100% disability. He was an EOD, I guess, explosive ordnance person in the military. He has a combined disability from both PTSD and a back injury.
But he's fixing a fence.
Judge, I'm just telling you,
I hear you. Okay.
The level of involvement in fence fixing. I'm just telling you what
Okay.
So he stays home and takes care of his kids. And I'd ask the court to probate his community service hours or as much as the court felt was appropriate.
All right, Mr. Casablanca, how do you spend your time?
Most of my day I'm here with my kids, and right now I don't get my disability checks. So like my buddy doing his fence, I just screw the screws in for him while he holds the wood, and he pays me a little bit by the day. So most of the time I'm with my kids, my 2 boys, because my wife works. She works at the hospital.
And are these your 2 children with the complainant?
I have one with the complainant that we took her rights from her, and he doesn't
my rights away. Nobody took my rights away. I signed my rights away.
Excuse me. No. Who is this speaking and interrupting a hearing? I want to know who it was.
That was the complainant.
Where's the complainant? Who is the complainant?
Right here.
What is your name? How are you listed on the screen?
Shayna.
Sorry, what?
Shayna. She'll ask me to get on Zoom.
Nope. Let me stop you right there. Do you not realize a hearing is taking place?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Why do you think that you can just interrupt a hearing?
Because that was incorrect information.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Casablanca. With regards to the child with the complainant, who is that child?
His Jacob Rene Casablanca.
All right, and is he in your custody or no?
He's in mine and my mother's custody. Most of the time mine because my mom is older.
Well, was there a custody agreement filed and signed through Child
There was-
Protective Services?
There was an actual custody battle. My mom got main conservator. I got joint conservator. But my mom has other children that are my brothers. So I take care of my responsibility and I have Jacob most of the time. And she has him like whenever I go to work and stuff like that.
Judge, the complainant's rights were terminated.
Court is going to do. Court, as previously stated, is finding you guilty of deadly conduct, $1,000 fine to be probated. There's to be a 1-year probation, suspended and probated for 2 years, anger management, cognitive behavior, affirmative finding of family violence. There is to be no contact with Adrian, Hasaris, and Shayna, Shaina Ochoa. I'm going to ask for parenting classes. 100 hours community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. The remaining of those hours will be waived if you complete parenting classes, and you must complete those parenting classes. And the court is allowing that for you since your attorney has told me you have health issues. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. So if you can't report by Zoom, it's to be in person. I'm going to want random field visits. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be, Mr. Casablanca?
I'm going to come out positive.
What are you going to be positive for?
Marijuana.
All right, we're going to test you for levels. Proof of employment or SSI within 30 days. And there's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Rebecca, is there anything else that he needs?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Casablanca, is there anything else that you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
Right. John, what's going on with this case?
Your Honor, there was a motion for early termination status report filed, and it was denied. The state opposed the early term. It appears that Mr. Casablanca is not submitting his urinalysis, and he's not paying any of his fees.
All right. So, Mr. Casablanca, why are you not submitting your UA?
I don't have money.
So when you're drug tested,
I get $150 a month. That's all I get. I don't have any money. Like I did the classes she asked me because that's all I could afford. Literally, I get $150 a month because child support takes the rest of it. Right now, I'm fighting for my VA. I got wounded in Iraq. I got shot in my leg and my buttocks. I'm fighting for my VA benefits because when the case first started, it started as a felony. And they canceled my benefits because of the fact that it was a felony case. Until February 17th is my last thing for the VA to dispute my thing because it's not a felony charge. It's a misdemeanor charge. So I have to get my checks back.
all right. So here's my question. When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
CBD. I'm not going to lie. CBD because I don't take
All right.
meds.
So why are you, here's the thing. People find money for things that they shouldn't find money for. I always tell people, if it's important, you treat it like it's important. So you're going to get drug tested today, and we're going to see what the results are. And you're not getting off of probation early because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Now, if you can find money for CBD oil and all of that, you can find money for your drug testing. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if too much money is being taken out of your check for child support, then you need to get another job.
I can't get a job. I'm wounded from Iraq. Like literally, I got shot in my leg and my buttocks. If I try to get a job, I get in trouble for all the payment that they've already given me. They're gonna file a back pay for it. That's the only reason I
don't
can't work.
understand. And here's the thing: I respect the military. Majority of my family members have been in military. I don't understand the fact that someone is shot in the leg that they get benefits, that means they don't work anymore. I don't understand that. I don't understand who someone gets shot in the butt, gets benefits, they don't work anymore. I can understand the government saying, okay, we're going to give you benefits for this, but we will also allow you to work. But you're getting drug tested today, and we're going to see what the results are going to be. And if there is something in the drug test other than what you told me, a motion to revoke is going to be filed.
Oh, that's fine.
In addition, Your Honor, he's documented as a home gang member. However, he has declined and said that he's not affiliated with the gang. And so because of the documentation, probation is asking that you amend for the gang ISP unit. And other issues that the probation officer is claiming that she's having is that he tends to become very upset and displays emotional instability when she tries to talk to him about his conditions, very disrespectful, and so forth.
Why are you being disrespectful?
Ma'am, I hung up on her one time because they
That's
came.
disrespectful.
Yeah, because they came and like my mom was outside and cops jumped out with guns in their hands. And they're like, well, where's Antonio? Where's Antonio? Because they think a red truck is mine. Because I was sitting in the red truck. The first time they came, I was sitting in the red truck cleaning it. It's my dad's work truck. When they came, they caught me in the red truck. They think it's mine. It's not my truck. They can run the VIN. My truck is a
No,
Ford
here's the
Flex
thing. Let me
that's
just tell you what
broken.
you're doing. You are answering questions that I have not asked. So I want you to listen to the question that I'm asking you, and I want an answer for it. You understand?
Yes.
So number one, are you a gang member?
No, ma'am.
So why do they have you documented?
They have me down affiliated as a gang member because they say this is the Alamo and it's the White House, ma'am. Look, it's the White House. It's not the Alamo. It's the White House. I don't have no gang affiliate. I can show you all my tattoos. I don't have no gang
Why are you
affiliated
tattooing
tattoos.
the White House? On
Because
your
my
neck?
last name is Casablanca, ma'am, and if you translate it in English, it's White House.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Anybody, any other Casablancas here who are tattooing White House on their? I still don't understand.
That's
that.
the only reason, ma'am. I can show you all my tattoos.
I already, I know
I've never
what
been
CASA
to.
means.
I've never
and I
been
know
to
what
prison.
Blanca means.
I've never been to prison. How would I be in a gang if I've never been to prison? Like
Oh, there are plenty of people who are in gangs who've never been to prison.
that's a gang. That's a prison gang. Like
No, they have people in prison who are documented gang members with that gang, but then they have people who are not in prison who are documented gang
well,
members.
I'm not a gang member. I like I said, it's the White House. Y'all can check it. It's not the Alamo. They keep thinking it's the Alamo. That's why it got put down as that, but it's not an Alamo, man.
Whoever tattooed that White House, that is not a good depiction.
It
It's
was a
missing
long
some.
time ago. Like it's actually just covering my ex-wife's name. That's why I put it there, really. But
Well,
it's
that's
not.
another thing I always tell people. The
It's
only
not a
people's names
gang
you should
affiliation
tattoo on your
tattoo.
body are maybe your children and your mom, because your mom will always love you and your children, you're always supposed to love them. We're going to do a UA today. You're going to stop being disrespectful to probation officers. You're not going to be hanging up on probation officers. Otherwise, I'm going to hang up on you with a motion to revoke. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I want him to do his UA today, and then we're going to see what the results are going to be. And then based upon those results, we'll see where we're going with this. But yes, he is going to be on gang supervision. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to continue you or place you on gang supervision. And he's going to do the UA hotline. I want him tested for levels.
Can we wait till my legal people are here? My
Oh,
lawyer.
this is what I'm ordering. You don't have a motion to revoke, so.
Okay.
There's going to be gang supervision, the UA hotline, test him for levels. And are you all doing field visits on him or no?
They've been going to my house, but when they go, I'm not home because I go to college.
And what are you studying in college?
I'm going for business management, Your Honor.
Which college?
St. Philip's College. This is my last semester. I graduate in May.
How many hours are you taking a semester?
I think it's like 17 hours, 16 or 17 hours semester.
Mhm.
This semester is my last class, so I only have like one or 2 hours. Like
Well, you need to provide proof to probation that you're at college.
I've given my probation officer my college classes, my actual schedule. I've given her what time I'm home. I leave her messages when I go to community service. And it's still like when they come, they don't leave. They haven't left. The first time he came, he caught me in the truck. He told me if he comes, he's gonna leave a card, and he hasn't left a card every time he's come.
Right.
And then that's why my probation officer, me and my probation officer I got upset because she's like, oh, now you have to go do a notary letter. And I'm like, I don't have time for that right now. I have a kid that I take care of by myself. I go to school. Like, just because he didn't catch me here, I don't have time to go do like that paperwork.
All right, so here's the thing. You're gonna have to do paperwork.
I don't have
That's part
time
of your
for it. Like,
probation.
I don't have
Well,
time
if you
for
go
it.
to prison, will you have time to do it?
It's a misdemeanor charge, ma'am.
Well, if you go to the Bear County Jail, will you have time to do it?
Nope.
So there you go.
It's just gonna be the same thing. So I was just
Yeah, so you'll be at the Bear County Jail. So that means that you need to follow through with conditions of probation. There are consequences for action. You're on probation for deadly conduct, right? So, no, stop. You're on probation. People want their lives to be the same as though they were not on probation. And you know what? If you didn't have a deadly conduct charge, you could go live your life however you want to live it, but you do. And you're on probation in this court. So what that means is, number one, you're not going to be upset and angry with the probation officer because the probation officer is doing their job. And guess
That's
what? Their job really doesn't rotate around your schedule. If they're doing a field visit at a certain time, you need to be there for that field visit. End of story.
I'm not on any kind of curfew or anything. So why do I gotta stay home all day? I mean, I go to school. That makes no sense. If I have a timing for school, why do I gotta be at home when I'm supposed to be at school?
Because you're on probation.
But
And
I
what
don't
I'm
have a
telling
curfew.
you is when they do a field visit, you need to be at the house for that field visit. End of story. I'm not having an argument with you. I'm telling you, these are the rules. That's where we are. When crimes are committed, there are consequences for that. Your consequence is that you're on probation. And when you're on probation, there are conditions of probation that I set, and I expect people to follow them. Probation is not going to be able to come to your house around your schedule necessarily. End of story. Is there anything else that he needs?
No, Your Honor, I just wanted to answer your question as far as
Yes.
the field visits. You did mandate 2 times a month,
Yes,
so that's what's happening.
yes, that's what I want. I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, I still won't be there if I have school.
Oh, well, then a motion to revoke will be
That's fine
filed.
with me.
Well, I'm glad it's fine with you because that's what's going to happen. All right, you can have a seat. They're going to go over conditions with you. Yes. Thank you. All right, so with this, it's an issue of him not participating in gang supervision.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
And the issue possibly of the UAs.
why are you not submitting?
I've been calling and they haven't called me to submit, Your Honor. I've been doing the number. They have me on the IBR or IDR. I call every day, every morning at 8 o'clock, and it has not told me to go in and submit it.
All right, so we're going to do a UA today.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll do a UA today.
Your Honor, so the last time we were here in court, we did a UA, it was positive for THC. We were on the IVR line for him to test for levels. For the system, the IVR line asked him to test on Friday. And it said missed test. We can do the test here, but he's already said that it's probably gonna be positive.
Okay.
So in order to get a baseline on where he is with his testing, we can send him over to the Recovery Healthcare Center.
All right, so I want him sent over to Recovery Healthcare Center today. There are not to be any missed UAs anymore. With regards to the gang affiliation, you're on gang supervision. They say you're a gang member. If you want to get an attorney in here, then that attorney can be in here. But I will tell you, you're on deferred adjudication for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The range of punishment for that offense, if you're revoked, is up to 20 years in prison. So
Either you want to be on gang supervision, or either what's going to end up happening is a motion to revoke is going to be filed. And they're going to say, one, you're not doing your UAs, and two, you're supposed to be on gang supervision and you're not. And then if you have an attorney and your attorney comes in and your attorney shows the court that probation is wrong, you are not a gang member, then I will hear that and I will listen to it. But what I'm telling you is I'm ordering that you be on gang supervision, and I'm ordering you to not miss any more hotline calls for UAs. So you can either sign for gang supervision and do it or not do it. If you choose not to do it, what will end up happening is a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest. You're going to have to make a bond. Either you're going to make that bond or not. If you don't make that bond, you'll be in the box in orange. We'll bring you out. We'll either have a contested hearing or not. Either you'll plead true or not. And then if I find that it is true, I'll make a decision on whether or not to continue you or whether or not to sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. That's what you're looking at. All right. Is there anything else?
Your Honor, he completed a life skills test that was on our approved list for cognitive behavioral vendors, but the certificate doesn't say cognitive behavioral. I just want to make it clear to the court that he did complete the class, and with your permission, give him full credit for it.
All right. I'll give him credit for that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there anything else?
The only thing I don't know, Your Honor, where to do is do your service. Probation hasn't told me.
I'll give you a list.
She's going to give you a list.
And that'll be the only thing that's left for retirement, $800.
He did make a substantial payment, and I'll make sure in the UA hotline that everything is working properly for him to be notified for his UAs.
All right. This is the last time I'm going to address the UA hotline issue. This is the last time I'm going to address gang supervision issues, and I'm writing on the docket sheet that it has been addressed. Is there anything else? All right, thank you.